Flying is a miracle. For most of human history, it seemed like an impossible dream. But today, we take for granted that we can have breakfast in Chicago and dinner in Los Angeles, or see family across the country during Thanksgiving. We can conduct business anywhere. We can visit all the wonders of the world. But flying is also miserable. Tens of thousands of flights are delayed and canceled each year. As a result, we've missed weddings, had our vacations shortened, lost time with friends, and skipped important meetings. When flights are on time, we pay extra to check our bags and then worry about their getting lost. The overhead bin space seems to shrink every year, just like the amount of legroom. Delays might mean hours sitting on the tarmac, wishing for a drink of water or a snack or a chance to run to the bathroom. Or they can mean missing a tight connection and being stranded in an unfamiliar city. For those in cities with small airports or in airports dominated by one big airline, minimal competition means higher ticket prices. For others, flying is a challenge because the airlines don't serve their city. And all of us struggle to navigate the dizzying array of airline statuses and hierarchies, credit card perks, and point systems. And that's just the passenger experience. Zooming out, the airline industry faces a great deal of, turbulence. That turbulence has huge impacts on the country, cities, workers, and the economy. Consider these dynamics. Airlines have gone bankrupt over and over again, and in recent years, merged over and over again. There are now only 4 big U.S. carriers: Delta, American, United, and Southwest. The Big Four have large shareholders in common, which economists have shown raises prices for passengers. In the years before the COVID-19 pandemic, the airlines made record profits. But when the pandemic hit in 2020, they needed a huge public rescue, their second in 20 years. In 2022 alone, more than 180,000 flights were canceled. Some were because of the Southwest Airlines debacle during the December holidays, but many others were a function of staff shortages or extreme weather at major hub airports. Pilots, flight attendants, and other airline employees are often overworked to the point of exhaustion. Meanwhile, unruly travelers are an increasing problem. Airlines are now reducing service from major cities like Toledo, Ohio, and Dubuque, Iowa. In smaller markets like Cheyenne, the state capital of Wyoming, city leaders have even agreed to pay the airlines to offer service because, despite making profits, airlines refuse to fly there without a revenue guarantee. The miseries of flying and the turbulence in the industry aren't inevitable, and they aren't simply the result of a pandemic, nor is this a simple story of corporate mismanagement. As varied as these problems are, they stem from a single source: public policy. We make choices as a country, through our elected representatives, about how best to govern our economy. We choose to have rules to ensure that food doesn't have bacteria in it, that our rivers and lakes aren't polluted, that toasters and cars and children's toys are safe. We choose to have a whole set of laws so banks can get chartered, offer loans, and hold our money safely with a federal insurance system in case the bank goes under. We choose to have electricity networks that bring power and light to the country. And we choose to have rules to make sure electricity is affordable so everyone can get service. In all these areas and more, we have historically chosen a regime of regulated capitalism that has enabled a thriving economy, but one with guardrails to make sure that the dynamics of the market don't lead to destructive harms. Businesses follow the rules we set, and we hold them accountable when they violate the rules. The key question for air travel, or anything else, is simple. What rules should we choose?